Welcome to Competency Conversations, the faculty-forward chat about our Georgian faculty competency framework. Today, we're going to try to take a look at what makes a truly innovative faculty member, okay?
Yeah, and this information is all on the CTEL website and the academic plan.
Yeah, page 15.
It was the framework itself was created by faculty and for faculty.
That's interesting. I really think that more than 35 people contributed.
Yeah, over the course of a number of weeks and a number of sessions. Yeah, so you might be thinking it's another policy manual or something like that, but it's really more interesting than that, I promise.
Yes, what I find fascinating about this framework is that it really moves beyond what traditional image of professor is, just lecturing at a podium.
Yeah, it recognizes all the diverse roles we play. We're designers, we're researchers, we collaborate, and we're change makers.
And change makers, and that's not something we usually associate with faculty.
No, you don't think of professors as change makers, and that's something that's kind of unique about this.
Yeah, and the whole framework highlights and even inspires change, both in the classroom and our community.
And those various roles, designer, inclusive practitioner, researcher, collaborator, digital navigator, collaborator, reflector, mentor. These are all important roles.
Oh, I think that's just so wonderful. It gets even more interesting when you think about it like that. And so we're going to now dive into how we actually put this into action, because we're not just talking the talk.
No, we've got it set up as a series of badges. And at the end of those badges, there's a micro certificate as well.
And it's not just about attending workshops and getting certificates.
No, not at all. You can get certificates and you can get badges from other professional development, both in Georgian and elsewhere.
Yeah, that's wonderful. There's also other ways to gain competence too and grow our practice. As we teach and connect with peers and students, we learn informally.
Yeah, and it's not about the time you're in a seat learning. It's really about growth over time.
Yes, and faculty are able to actually show that they're applying these skills through the framework.
Yeah, and it's an evidence-based approach. And faculty, again, can showcase artifacts of their teaching.
Do you want to show what artifacts are?
Yeah, an artifact is really just an example. It could be something like a lesson plan. Maybe you've done something really interesting with an assignment, or you're teaching content in a new, unique way. It's endless, the possibility.
So basically anything that shows that you're expanding or growing your practice.
Yeah, and I think one of the great things is it's not a one-size-fits-all, because what you're doing is unique and cool, and what I'm doing is equally unique and cool.
So basically, the framework provides a roadmap for growth on 3 levels of competency, so emerging, performing, and transforming.
Yeah, and it also has a place for experienced professors as well, where sometimes they're kind of lost in some of the more traditional models.
Yeah, so this is all about continuous improvement, lifelong learning, which is a core value in education, and we need to shift with that.
Yeah. So let's bring it to life.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So say I'm a faculty at Georgian.
You are?
Okay, so how do I go about finding more information about this framework?
First place to go is to go to the CTEL website, www.georgiancollege.ca/CTEL/. And we have the system shared there.
So all the information is there, the roles, competencies, badges, the micro certificate, they're all accessible on that site?
Yep, badges, more badges. So any Georgian faculty can earn badges for all the roles in their teaching practice.
So what if I get the top 8 transforming roles across these competencies?
You are a teaching rock star. And that means you're kind of transforming the experience for your students, for your peers, and perhaps outside of the community that's Georgian as well.
Okay, I really, really like that.
The whole college does.
Yeah. So once a faculty has received these 8 badges, they can apply for the micro certificate through CTEL. Basically, they're just going to share the story about how they've woven and relate to these faculty roles that they've already talked about getting the badges.
Yeah, you've already done most of the work by applying for the transforming badges. The only thing we're looking for at the end is how you tell your story about bringing them all together in your teaching practice.
Tell your story.
Yeah, tell your story.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yep. So we're going to wrap up this podcast.
Yes, we are, but...
But what?
This is not the end of our story.
No, it's not.
Right.
Stay tuned. And as we go through the semester, as we drop some additional pearls of wisdom around the faculty framework.
Pearls of wisdom. Okay, how about regular video, just chatting about the various roles and unpacking them for our faculty peers?
We can do that. Oh, and watch for Brave Teaching Journeys, our community practice, where we'll explore all these roles and help faculty actually curate some of the assets or artifacts that they have, so they can demonstrate.
Oh, that is really, really great.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions for us, if you want a story to tell, or if you have any ideas, please let us know at facultydevelopment@georgiancollege.ca. See you next time.